I have the honor to deliver this statement on behalf of CFAM, the Center for Family and Human Rights, and Family Watch International. Because of the gravity of labeling anyone a hostis humani generis, enemy of the human race, definitions in the new treaty must be precise and not lend themselves to political manipulation. For this reason, we urge member states to define gender as referring only to men and women in the new treaty, or replace the term gender altogether with sex. It has been said that the absence of a definition of the term gender in the draft articles allows states to define it as they wish. This is a mistake or a deliberate lie. Discarding the definition of gender from the Rome Statute redefines gender in international criminal law as a social construct. The commentaries on the draft articles are unambiguous about this. They say that gender must be understood as a social construct and that it includes sexual orientation and gender identity, among other things. They claim this as a matter of customary international law. Accepting the draft articles without a definition of gender is to ratify this rationale and accept a new definition of gender in customary international law. With all due respect to Professor Sean Murphy, this is a very bad idea. An open definition of gender undermines the very concept of crimes against humanity. Since Nuremberg, the basic tenet of the crimes against humanity framework is that some crimes are so egregious and inhumane as to be always and self-evidently punishable, regardless of the principle of legality, statutes of limitations, and even when perpetrators act under orders. Contrary to this, the concept of gender is vague, fluid, and obscure. Gender ideology is a neo-Marxist theoretical construct. Applied to crimes against humanity, it calls into question every aspect of social, political, and economic life as a potential crime against humanity. It will weaponize international criminal law against political and religious opponents of gender ideology. Anyone who believes that a biological difference between men and women could be labeled an enemy of humanity. This is not far-fetched. In the UN system in some Western countries, the category of gender-based violence already includes misgendering, denial of abortion, defending women's spaces, opposition to homosexual adoption or gender transition for minors, or simply speaking such things. The organization for whom I speak are routinely labeled anti-gender and anti-rights by UN mandates and EU-funded groups and media entities. Solzhenitsyn famously remarked that those who censored, imprisoned, and murdered during the Soviet tyranny did so convinced of their own righteousness. This was necessary to build a better world, they said. Millions were killed or imprisoned in the gulags. We must watch against those who want to build real and virtual gulags in the name of preventing gender crimes. We urge member states to ensure that the term gender is defined in the new treaty or replaced with the term sex, and we look forward to contributing to the working group. Thank you.